What's up, you bitches and bitchettes? How y'all doing?
Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day.
Knee-jerk reaction time.
Here we
go. Oh my God, the almighty of anticipations. Halloween Kills. We've just been waiting forever for this motherfucker. This is like an awkward type of... it just doesn't feel right. Also, before we jump into this, look at these beautiful things that I finally got from Scream Factory.
These are gorgeous.
I was hoping they fucking came in before the movie and I could binge them.
The material for these and the artwork is amazing. Halloween. I wish every 4K, DVD, Blu-ray, digital media would come in this format. Everything looks so clean, so smooth. It's beautiful. I am absolutely in love with the material and the artwork on these.
Oh, yeah. And Halloween 6. Just kidding. That sucks. Yeah, dude, these are dope.
Amazing.
4K for the first time, other than the first one. And the fifth one, you Halloween fans, has like extra fucking footage. We actually get to see Dr. Death, you know, with all that Cult of Thorn shit that I hate so much. Anyways, that might make it a little more interesting, or probably not. But, of course, the big thing.
Halloween Kills.
Mm-hmm. Halloween Kills, due to the anticipation, go berserk and end up being great.
Should we say if we
should we set this one out, brother?
Should we say if we like it first, or say or not, and then talk about it, or wait till the very end to say if we liked it or not?
I'll just go into it. Now, there is one big positive about this movie. Michael Myers is like at some like maybe all-time best type of shit, dude.
Badass.
I got a question.
He is a monster.
Do you think this movie has the highest kill count of every Halloween movie?
No.
No.
You don't
Rob
think so?
Zombie.
Yeah.
It's got Rob. I bet
Halloween 2
2
alone.
with Rob Zombie.
think?
Everybody tries to push these other two movies like they're the
Okay.
most brutal. I'm like,
I kind of
still
forgot
not
about
brutal.
the second one.
But it's brutal.
Rob
There is
Zombie
some
ones,
brutal
yeah.
shit in here. This one's even more brutal than the first. The kill count is good. The
It
way
is.
he murders people,
Yes.
like he is fucking vicious, and it's not just like stab, like that was a great stab. It's like I'm going all
He's
out,
on a mission.
fucking people up left and right. There were certain things in the trailer where I was like, I hope that's as good as it looks like it can be, and every time for me, really, I was like, damn, maybe even better. Just killed it. Everything outside of Michael Myers, though,
Trash.
good God, dude.
I enjoyed it.
I'm just playing.
No, just dude.
Um,
The only parts that I really
So
didn't like
let
was
down.
all the scenes at the hospital. I didn't like any of that really with Laurie and anything like that. I didn't like that. But the rest was it was decent.
There's like a bar they're at in this movie too.
I
This
did
ain't too
not like that.
spoiler if it was too much. I will say this: the flashback scene that everybody's talking about, very, 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 very well done.
The beginning one, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for sure. Overall, this movie, I don't know, man. That it wasn't like crazy well shot. They could have used, a little more like Boogeyman in the Dark type tactics, like the first one did. But overall, it wasn't shot too bad. Decent cinematography. It looked professional. Well, that's something, I guess. But again, these characters, man, just God.
Tommy
And-
Boyle, if any of you are excited about Tommy Boyle's character,
Doyle.
don't be. Is it Doyle?
Yeah, Tommy Doyle. Yeah, I could
dude.
not get into Tommy Doyle. I wish I cared more about everybody they brought back. And being like a big fan of the franchise, I don't think this is too much to reveal. There is a little bit of let's fill everybody in flashback shit. I could see that probably wouldn't bother a lot of other people, but somebody like me, I'm like, I know this. Let's move past it. Why are we doing this? So that's more of like a nitpick type of thing. But overall, man, this movie, we'll jump into some spoilers and talk more if y'all want to hear all that good shit. But dude, it's tough. It's tough to even do this. Because literally, Michael Myers is a 10 out of 10 in this movie. And when he's on the screen killing people, yeah, it's like a 10 out of fucking 10. I loved it so much. But like I said, everything else drug this movie down by a mile. And there's a lot of personal things that, if you know me, I've tapped into the Laurie Strode thing, bothers me. Because she was brought back so Michael wouldn't have motive. But now he's tied to her. So guess what? now, like the whole thing was it wasn't going to be his sister anymore. So now he's motiveless again. But she's still fucking attached at the hip to Laurie Strode and can't get away from her. So she might as well just still be the fucking sister. It's just, I'm just done with it. I'm ready for Michael to move on to something else. And this movie, I feared it would be like this. Like everything that went into her still being tied to him, and like how like I had to go to each scene where it's like, oh, it's a build up to these people though. It's just like, oh my God. But when Michael's just ripping and running, killing random people, I'm like, this is more of what I want. Yeah, everything was just so bad outside of the killing that like I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. But that's being fucking like generous. It's just Michael was that fucking good and that awesome. I can't give it a bad score, but everything else sucked so bad. And if y'all want to, y'all
What about
can,
the characters?
y'all can yeah, that's what I'm
Like I
saying.
said, the best
They're
character, like
horrible.
Rodney said, the best characters were the gay couple.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
that-
were a bright spot in this.
They were all right, but I feel like that was more of like a, oh, that's fun. If you've watched Righteous Gemstones, the one guy was the kidnapper and all that shit from Righteous Gemstones, so it's kind of funny seeing him. Like, he's a funny guy. And the other guy was Stewie from Mad TV. The, look what I can do.
Little
It
Stewart.
was just kind of cool to see both of them, but, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if that's your bright spot.
Well, I didn't care who they were.
Character-wise,
I
that's
just
rough.
liked. Yeah, I just liked their whole vibe. Is what I liked. It was
Yeah,
the
you like that
dude's
gay vibe. I'm just playing.
Jeez.
I'm just messing with you.
You know it.
No, this movie, the kills were incredible. Like you were saying, Michael Myers was on point for sure, 100%. But that can't save this movie. It really can't. The characters in this movie are an absolute.
I didn't
bore.
even care about
They're so bad.
the granddaughter and the mother, Laurie Strode's daughter and granddaughter. I didn't even care
No.
about them really.
No,
No,
Andy
it's-
Matichak, dude, like the granddaughter. I actually feel like if they give her more shine and let her just take
Yeah.
off and say the hell with Judy Greer, to hell with Jamie Lee Curtis, it could be interesting watching her like become this
Who knows?
final girl. But like they're just not ready to do that yet. It seems
They
like.
gotta keep Laurie as the main girl.
But we'll see, man. Maybe in the third one. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully that's not too spoilerific for y'all. But I
I'm
don't
just
think
having
it
fun
is.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you dig too deep in them,
we can
you
dive-
might not entertain
We can
it.
dive more into everything. We jump into like spoilers. But y'all have like a rating though, since I already gave.
I'll give
mine
mine a 7.
7. What was
Yeah.
yours, Rodney?
2.1.
Damn it,
You
man.
serious?
That is low. Shit.
That's
Yeah, it's-
crazy.
Honestly, for
Well,
me,
here,
bro,
let's
like,
just
this
do
was.
spoilers real quick before you even say this. Let's just jump into spoilers, and you can explain every fucking thing you hated about it right here. All right, spoilers, guys. Run away, run away, run away. If you've not seen it, if you have seen it, come on with it. All right, Rodney, go.
Yeah, the characters were absolutely terrible. Tommy Doyle was
Over the
honestly
top.
a pain to watch. Like
Yeah.
every time he'd get on screen, I would get embarrassed. The dialogue in this, it's like the script was
Bad
say this,
acting.
this, this.
Jesus.
Evil will die tonight. This. I'm killing Michael Myers. We had a conversation about this
Whose
earlier.
turn is it to say this?
Yeah.
It's like every time it's like
Rehashes.
Michael, they're all fighting over who Michael Myers is after. You know, like Laurie spends 93% of this movie in a hospital bed. It's just the characters that got killed. I didn't care. I didn't give two shits about any of them.
No, me either. Even
You
if
know.
even though they were the bring back characters too, I was like,
Well, I
hey,
wanted
they
them
died
to
cool.
die.
Yeah, they
you
died
know.
cool.
The
I'm trying to think. I like actually there is one character I kind of did like, but they didn't do much with her, and I'm blanking on the name. The girl they brought back that was with Tommy Doyle that night, and she was like hiding away.
The
from,
black-haired girl.
Yeah, she's hiding
The one
away
whose
from
babysitter
Michael
got-
in the woods.
what her name like Maureen?
I think her she was the one whose babysitter got.
Every time you
Yeah.
say Marine, I think of
Yeah.
Maureen Prescott.
Oh,
Yeah, but not.
Scream.
Yeah, but she was actually like her few moments were like y'all need to get home, talking to
Yeah.
the kids, and like it was intense when she was there. Like she never annoyed me, but the other three that they brought back annoyed the shit out of
Yeah.
me.
Just some of the decisions that were made, like
It
I
was
just
all over the
didn't-
place
yeah,
too.
it
It's like they
just-
couldn't figure out what scene. It's like every scene didn't feel like this one should come after. It should be like another, and then you'd get like 3 scenes later. It's like, oh, this is the scene
Yeah.
that should have came after this.
Yeah.
It's like it was all over the place. It was chaos, and
It's
Not
like a
well
run-on.
acted.
This movie
Also-
is like one long run-on sentence.
Also, like something that was just absurd and really ruined this movie, and y'all will agree. They don't know who Michael Myers, what he looks like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And a big portion of this movie is them trying to find Michael Myers, but they're chasing another escaped, if you've seen
Because there's
Halloween.
two of them that escaped.
There's
They
two
couldn't
of them that
find.
are still at large, and it's this one, you know, guy from the insane asylum and Michael Myers. And the guy that they're after, who they think is Michael Myers, is what, like 5'6",
Maybe.
chubby,
He's 5'6",
ball.
fat, dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound like he can talk right.
yeah, and they're trying to find him because they don't know. They're like, I think it's Michael Myers because he's the one that escaped. When Michael Myers is over 6 foot, slim.
Yeah, Michael
And
Myers is
it's
like
just-
right at 6 foot.
It's just like,
He's
how did they
overly
not
tall,
notice?
but
They spent
he
a
would-
lot
it
of
wouldn't
this
be
movie
Michael Myers.
is a lot of this movie is hospital. What's going on? Chasing the wrong
And
guy.
Tommy hyping people up.
Yeah, this is the whole movie. It's like Michael Myers, kill, 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 kill. Oh, this is fucking badass. And cuts back to like, we're gonna kill Michael Myers tonight. Somebody else saying that in
Yeah.
some way, and it's like back to Michael Myers, cool, cool, cool. Kill, 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 dope. Back to somebody else like, no, I'm gonna kill Michael Myers.
He's after
tonight.
me. He's not after
Yeah,
you.
Hawkins and Laurie Strode basically fight
Yes.
over who
Yeah,
Michael
that's
is
another thing.
after.
That's a big thing. Hawkins is actually alive, which I really got hyped about
Me
at
too.
first, but I don't even think his character, he was a bright spot in the first one. He wasn't that good in
Yeah.
this one. He
No.
got limited time. And then we find out a crucial decision that he made. He actually stopped Michael from getting killed. So that almost made you like, I mean, people make mistakes, but I was like, really, bro? Obviously, I don't want Michael to get killed, but I'm sitting there like, you did that? What kind of dumb shit is that, bro? Like, that almost made me kind of not like his character as much knowing that. Now, he could easily redeem himself. That's just a minor setback.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do with him in the third one. Maybe he'll be the one to kill
Who
Michael.
knows? Like the third one, like what are y'all thinking? Do you
I
think it's going to
honestly
pick up
couldn't
right
tell.
where this one ends?
Oh yeah.
It
It's
has
supposed
to.
to be taking place
The
that
same
that
night.
Halloween night.
So where are they going to go? Is Michael going to go to the hospital and kill Laurie in the hospital? Is he going to make them think that
Now,
he's
Lori
at
will
the
be
house?
out and about now.
You think
then-
that fast though?
I mean, she was already getting up and running around
Yeah,
the
I mean,
hospital. She's gonna fuck.
That's
it
also
out.
unrealistic because I had
And what
two
about
surgeries.
when she like stabbed herself with that adrenaline needle? Even if you had the needle, why would you go like, I know it'll help me? Oh, gotcha. Why wouldn't you just be like, ah, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, gotcha, like you could break like that was a bad idea. I just broke the needle off.
It hit the bone.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sit back down. You're right.
What if it wasn't adrenaline? Was it adrenaline?
It was supposed to be
Or pain
something to take the
medicine.
pain
Yeah,
away,
she didn't know
yeah.
what it was.
What if it- yeah, what if it
Judy
was,
Greer's
like-
character was even like, "What? Do you even know what that is?" Like, no. It was like, "What the?"
It's
fuck?
AIDS.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, wrong needle."
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude. But again, the beginning scene, I can dive a little more in that. Of course, like I think you kind of saw. There's a lot of people talking about Dr. Loomis being in this movie. The guy that played Dr. Loomis, it was actually really good. Like the little moments he was in it.
Yeah.
No, for
For a
sure.
second.
dude. The look was pretty down
look
pat. He
was
sounded like him
on.
pretty good. It was good shit. The one thing I didn't like though, they showed his eyes a lot, which is kind of fine in the later movies, but like they had a flashlight on them and it was almost like H2O eyes to me. And since they're like kind of replicating like the first one there, that one like hurts more than
Yeah.
anything because like if you're gonna be doing like this one, fine. You know, he's a little more older. We've seen his eyes in other movies, but like when I'm in those flashback scenes, even though they show it in the second one, the second and first one are basically one movie. So I'm thinking you're going back to more of like the first one's look. And when it's just showing his eyes, that was about the only thing that bothered me about the opening scene.
I was gonna say that, like
and,
the flashback scenes are very nostalgic.
but it was the way it was filmed. It looked like it was straight out of like 1978,
I liked it.
1981, Halloween 2. So that's what was really cool. The aesthetic they did. That was
Yeah.
awesome the way they pulled that off. And then one thing that literally like got me, where like, I was about to like, I literally grabbed my keys and my
Yeah.
car is like out of commission
Here we
right
go.
now. Like I was about to fucking walk away. I was like, I'm not even gonna finish this. This is probably the end. When this whole mob mentality thing, I don't really like it. At least it's like a little bit something different. But I like Michael being on the run and everybody being scared. I don't like this like, we're gonna kick Michael's ass. Like, even if you know they're not, but there for a second, I thought they were about to kick his ass. They had Michael in like a circle because Judy Greer got him. It was like the same fucking thing from the first one, which was bad. The first of this story, which I mean, the first one is technically tied to this.
Halloween,
but like, Halloween 2018. Judy Greer, when she was just like, gotcha, and shot him. That was actually dope. And this one, she like led him over here, and she was like, gotcha, and it didn't work nearly as well. It just looked cringy and dumb. And they all flip on the lights, and they start going at Michael. Michael's in a circle, and there's like this like upbeat music that's like intense. I'm like, oh, dude, if he starts fucking, at first he gets hit, but then he swings his knife at someone. I'm like, dude,
You
he
hear
starts
it?
fucking these people up. This is gonna be dope. And I'm like, fuck, dude, with the music, they're about to do that. And then I know where they start beating the shit out of Michael with bats. He's like on the ground, they're kicking his head in, and I'm like, I grabbed my keys. I was like, this ends with like, and that means in the third one, Michael's gonna like crawl out of the dirt.
Old girl
and
stabs him in the
and
back of the neck.
like Michael's gonna get up. Like, I have to get up one more time. Like Michael's the victim now.
I'm
like,
not done.
Do not do this. And the good thing is they did bring it back around where it had Jamie Lee Curtis talking, and he got up, and it was like a bunch of slow-mo single like kills between each person with everybody in the background like this, like waiting their turn. That at least made it better, but they would have been so much better off like not doing that like faked you out, Michael is a badass, he's gonna kill these people. If they would have had him just in that fucking circle,
Just all of a
fucking
sudden,
everybody up left and right, and then he got, which of course he does kill Tommy, but then like it would have been personal right then and there, and then everybody else takes off, and then Michael kind of walks off into the distance after him. I would have loved that ending, but the way they handled it, it just didn't work for me. And everything out of nowhere felt very like dreamlike, like the way it was shot.
especially the ending.
And then Judy Greer, dude, she gets fucking killed.
Yeah,
She gets
last
like
scene.
stabbed to death, and I'm still like, was that real? It felt so like
I had no emotion about it.
unceremonious. It's because the way it was like shot, it was like skipping around scene to scene.
Rodney
and
said it was
everything.
like Psycho. How
The way he killed her was like
He's
in
like-
psycho fashion. He was just stabbing, and it was like the camera would point at her face, his face, her face, his face. You know.
It was the way they could have made. I just don't like some
I'm
of
not
these
saying.
decisions.
I mean,
It was
there
good
was no
emotion,
emotion for any of us. I think in that scene, but
no,
I'm
I didn't
still like,
care.
did that even happen? It's the way they did it. It
I
was-
think it did. I feel like it did because it
No,
raises
I feel like
the
it did
stakes.
too, but it's so just like out of nowhere. Like, what? Like, is he killing her right now? And I'm fine with that, but they could have, dude. It would have been way better if he just like murdered her, and then she didn't do the gotcha, and then the gang pops up, and then he starts killing them, and then fucking
Okay.
they all sprint away, and Michael just like walks after him and ends. That would have been way cooler.
Well,
with
then I'll go into this. What was y'all's favorite scene of the movie? I'll tell mine. Is the very beginning when he's killing the fireman, but I got chills
Dope.
last night when I watched it. Whenever they look up and they see Michael walk out of the burning house with like water falling and stuff,
So
he
dope.
looks so dope,
Yeah.
dude. And it gave me chills. I was
I
like,
agree.
this is gonna be amazing. And then that scene was amazing.
Yeah, that
That was my
dope.
favorite.
I love how he was like blocking shit, and he was smacking a firefighter up
Dude.
against the head, then going to the next one. That's why I wanted him to fight those guys in that crowd like that. Then
Yeah.
one dude come over and he stabs
That
him,
would've been
pulls a knife
perfect.
out, stabs dude up through the chin, and then grabs the next guy by the throat, maybe choke slams him. It's
That
just like,
would've been perfect.
holy shit. But no, they chose to make him get beat down, and then he gets up, and it's like slow motion.
So would that be like y'all's favorite scene is the fireman scene, or do y'all
The
have a
fireman
favorite?
scene, the fucking when he's that old couple in the trailer, he stabs one girl through the neck. He
Yeah.
basically makes her watch. He doesn't just whoosh, stabs the one guy. He's like taking knife after knife. That was dope. And then of course Andy Matichek's character, like
Also-
her boyfriend, that
That's
kill.
probably my favorite.
Yeah,
scene.
that's
this might
wicked.
not even be important, but Michael doesn't kill kids. But that one kid that was with those trick or treaters that pulled that
Mhm.
prank, he cut off that one kid's head.
He did.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
that a
that-
kid?
yeah.
But he's killed kids before.
He has?
Killed a kid in 2018 when he broke out.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
he killed him. He smashed his head up, but I think he
No,
stopped.
he killed him 100%.
Did he?
Yeah, he kills the dad, and the kid gets in the car,
And
and,
I
he raises
remember-
up in the back, and he snaps his neck.
That's right,
Did he
Yeah.
snap his neck?
Yeah, he snapped his neck, and
I
that's
feel
what
like-
set up when like he was that awesome shot from the first one or 2018 when he's fucking walking from house to house like ooh knife and he's killing
Yeah.
people and then it's that panning shot that's following him and
Oh,
then he
okay.
walks in the room and there's a baby crying.
Yeah,
and that
he-
kill of the kid, that's what set that up. It was kind of like, oh shit, could
You
he
think-
do this? But
yeah.
he did just kill a fucking kid. He might, and then he walks
I
out.
know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I guess he'll kill kids now.
I like that girl getting shot by her own gun.
Yeah,
though,
that
too.
was hilarious. That
What's
was a bright
yeah,
spot.
A hilarious thing about that, Andrew Welsh with us, our moderator, and he missed that. And it was the funniest thing why he missed that. He
Yeah.
literally looked over at me after she missed like 3 shots. He literally at the end of the sentence, he's just like, people can't shoot what the fuck in this movie. And as he said movie, the girl went, the door opened and he went like, she shot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, did you see that? And he's just like, no, what happened? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that just took the cake, bro. You said people can't shoot for fucking this movie. That little girl literally just shot herself in the head.
It's a blink it. If you blink, you'll miss it type moment. And Andrew turned at the worst time.
And
It
to
was
tell
like
me that people
so
can't
fast.
shoot in this movie and the girl blows her
The
own head
irony
off.
of it.
It was
It was
fucking
so dope.
perfect.
Michael's just staring at her, and he kicks that door open. Boom.
Yeah,
He's
that was
almost like
fucking
shocked
sick,
at how
dude.
bad her shooting is.
Yeah.
He's just like looking at her like, really?
It just
No
like,
one can shoot. in
That's
this
what
movie.
kills me about these movies. It feels so like raw, cheesy with bad acting, and then there's just like random like haha, we're joking in this moment, stupidish comedy. If they just
Yeah.
had like some great characters that were dead ass serious with him running rampant, or just cut all the fat and just have Michael run rampant like this, and don't try to do anything too special. Just make a fucking slasher with him doing this, and there's minimal story. He's just cutting people up. I'd be way
Also,
more
they talk
happy,
about
dude.
how
It's
they
just
need to
not-
kill. They need to kill him, and there's a few opportunities where like they have the chance, but they don't. They always stab him and think it's good enough. I'm just like, that's not. I mean, you're never gonna win.
Yeah, I'm
Michael.
very upset
I like
about
this
it.
one though. It's just a fun movie.
I told Rodney, dude, and I actually told all y'all, but I think I talked to him again about it, so that's why I thought of it that way. Like, honestly, dude, like, this is, like, I used to do this when I was, like, 8 years old and shit. I didn't care about any of the in-between shit. I would just
Oh,
fast
yeah.
forward to kills. I'm like, I might do that when I rewatch this movie. I'll just fast forward to, like, every death, and then it's like, oh, here's some more talking. Fast forward death. Oh, here's some more talking. Like, maybe if I can make, if somebody can edit, like, just a kill compilation from this
Yeah.
movie, that'll be, like, the only way I'll watch it again. Like, that might be fucking dope. Yeah, all
I
the
don't
in-between
know.
shit just worked so bad for me. Like, I'm talking, like, it was like a 2 out of 10 to me on the in-between shit.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the third one's gonna have in store.
Oh, yeah. Actually, another scene I forgot about that I absolutely love was what I kind of started talking about with the girl that was with Tommy Doyle, her all grown up. When she's hiding behind a tree because she ran away from him, and
Yeah.
Michael just in the darkness is like looking around. She's trying to be quiet, and you just hear Michael like doing that.
His breathing. It's nice and slow for a guy that's out murdering. You think he'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was one of the few scenes that was like really like
Intense.
intense. Like it was like, fuck, dude, is he gonna find her? Holy shit! Like,
I
hate
thought
to
he
be her
was.
right now. Yeah, and then in these movies they always do too. They just know where you are somehow. But yeah, that was good shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of amazing, just utterly amazing shit from Michael. But like the script, the dialogue, how jumpy it was, the bad acting. The scenes felt like mismatched. Almost like they had every scene panned out and they just fucking shook it up in a box and just
Yeah.
threw it and it was like, that's how we're doing the movie. It's very disappointing, man, overall.
Well,
But at least that's what keeps me going. I'm like, but
Well,
dude, I
maybe-
got a great Michael Myers and some amazing kills and like he was so savage. I'm fanboying out. But the rest
Maybe-
of it just still brought it down.
maybe
God.
the finale, Halloween Ends, will save it for you somehow.
Nah, I'm probably gonna be mad again because I just don't have Michael being this motiveless machine. I do in between all the bullshit, but that's all I want for the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a main core group that he fucks with at the very end that's new and it's what I need, but I'm not getting it.
Well, you win
No,
some, you lose
Rodney's
some.
just sad about this whole thing.
This
You poor
was
guy.
in my top 10 anticipated. It
I know,
actually made
dude.
it into there.
We've waited so long for this movie.
This
We've
and
been so hyped for
Candyman.
so long.
I was just drooling.
Poor
over it.
Brandon,
And
man.
it's
He
just-
loves Candyman and Halloween, and this happens. But I mean, like me, I just still enjoyed it as
like
just a movie. It's just
at least I got my surprise hit and Malignant. That kind of made up for
yeah, that was good.
it. Rodney's upset about that one too.
I liked it.
Rodney's like, I need to sleep, bros. Adios, amigos. Hope y'all enjoyed
Peace
it.
out.
Let us know what y'all thought of it. I'm kind of let down, damn it. But all I can think about when I think back is like, how badass was Michael
Leave a
Myers?
comment.
It's tough, dude.
You won't do it.
All right. Deuces.